something else I learned. But first of all, I just want to say I'm in Signature Celebrations, and if anybody knows, my wife and I, we have a event space in Joliet, Illinois called Signature Celebrations by Alicia. It's in Joliet, a dope event space. If you ever in the area, if you need an event space, man, come check us out. But all for that, another thing that I learned was integrity and character could weigh more than money sometimes. What am I saying? For instance, if you are a man and you're not in the presence of your spouse or somebody you committed to or committed with, and you're around or in proximity of the opposite sex, and instantly your mind goes to flirtatious nature, or like a flirtatious nature, or you're soft positioning yourself as if you're available, knowing that you have another situation, or knowing you have a committed situation with your spouse or whatever, that shows that you have lack of integrity, a lack of character, and a lack of commitment. So when I say it weighs more than money sometimes, because you can potentially reduce the opportunities that you get, because people who have an opportunity for you or can put you in a position, or people that actually want to do business with you or want to know more about your product, your service, or just be around you to position you for whatever you're looking for, you can potentially move yourself out of that situation, because what people value more is loyalty. That's universal. I don't know no one I come across who says, I'm cool with everything else, you ain't got to be loyal to me. Everybody wants loyalty. So when they see someone, i.e. a man who can't be committed to what they say they committed to, i.e. marriage or a relationship, why would I want to put myself in a position to do business with you or be in a friendship with you? Man, look, if I know a guy who you can't be loyal to something that you committed to, like it's gonna be hard for me to put my 100% trust in you, because you're not committed to the person who you lay down with every night, or you say that you with. So why would I put myself in that situation? Because I'm nothing. I'm nothing to you when it comes to adversity. We come into like us moving through certain issues or problems. I'm nothing, because when you away from your spouse, away from your woman, away from your wife, you instantly, like, it's like when the cat is away, the mouse will play. I can't deal with that. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I've had more instances where sex, lust, and those type of influences have gotten me into lifelong issues. Like I said, anybody that know me, I had a child at 13. That was a defining moment and situation in my life that I'm still to this day paying for that decision that I made. So I am not in a position to let my man nature put me in a position at 40 years old that's gonna alter my future in relationships that I need, relationships that can put me in a better position in business, relationships that just regular relationships that can help me grow mentally, emotionally. Like, I'm not willing to risk that for my man nature. So, and I'm not saying that men don't have temptation or we don't find the opposite sex, because I'm married, I'm not blind, that we don't find the opposite sex attractive. But just like speeding in traffic, I know I can go, my speedometer says I can do whatever I want to do up to a certain point, but is it safe? Am I going to risk everything by going this fast in this range, or in this area? If it's a 60 and I'm trying to do 120, what do I risk by doing what I know I can do? I can talk to the opposite sex. I can flirt. I can. But what do you risk by doing that, knowing that you got a committed wife at home, knowing that you committed? Let's just say she doesn't commit. Let's just say she's flawed in some areas. What do you gain by not being committed to what you say you're committed to? And I'm just talking to myself. So that's one thing that I learned. And that's through, I'm not willing to do a third strike. I got 2 instances where I had made life decisions via my man nature, and I'm paying for them continuously. It's not no thing that you know, a lot of men, we feel like, oh, it's one off and I apologize for it. There are some things that there is no undo button for. There are some things that we actually deal with because of our decision making that we deal with on a consistent basis. And it's almost like a life punishment. Now, somebody will say, well, your kids are a punishment. Anything given at the wrong time is not a blessing. The thing could be a blessing, but anything given too soon. If I give my son, who without a license right now, 17-year-old, give him my car and tell him to go to the store, he's not equipped, he's not ready for that. So I risk his life. So something given too soon it's not a blessing at all. Is it a blessing to have a license to be able to drive yourself around? Absolutely. But if you're not ready for it, then it's not a blessing at all. So that's what I learned, and that's what I want to give to you. Integrity and character could weigh more than money in a lot of instances. And as men, we have to be integral and lean on our character because everybody is watching us. Now, I know you say, and I've said in many instances, like, I didn't ask to be your mentor. I didn't ask to be your philanthropic person to look up to. I didn't ask for you to be your leader, but it just is. People are looking for leadership, and it's up to us as men, because there's not a lot of us, bruh. There's not a lot of us that's willing to go through the test and go through the trials of life and say, I'm going to be that one. Because it's not just about us, it's about God above and the people that we leave. We got to leave this life better than we before. But I'm going long-winded with that, but that's one thing that I learned.